With Tinubu's planned trillion-dollar economy, Nigeria can end Japa syndrome. The news in detail, please. Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Abubakar Bagudu, has said the realization of President Bola Tinubu's administration $1 trillion economic target would drastically reduce the problem of irregular migration, popularly known as Japa syndrome, in Nigeria. Bagudu spoke yesterday in Abuja at an anti-immigration summit organized by non-governmental organization NGO Blacks Essential Native Community BANC Bank. He said the present administration was making effort to curtail irregular migration by Nigerians through policies and government targeted at boosting the economy and creating employment. The minister said most of the policy measures being pursued by the federal government were meant to support the country's aspiration to attain higher economic goals. Bagodu said the federal government realized the urgent need to advance the economy to an enviable level where it could support Nigeria's leadership status as the pride of Africa. He said, and I quote, "A $2 trillion economy will support the correction of all what we are here talking about, irregular migration or the Japa syndrome in Nigeria. Nigeria is not seeking to end migration by her citizens, but to ensure that people only migrate out of choice, but not by compulsion." Bagudu said irregular migration has a lot of unintended negative outcomes, adding that human trafficking and drug peddling are some of the ills that irregular migration has put the youth into. He said the country's demographic advantage could serve as an opportunity to support regular migration, but advised those seeking to migrate to ensure proper documentation and careful choices regarding the nature of jobs they were going to do in their destination countries. Bagudu said the federal government was currently empowering the Nigerian youth through many youth-friendly policies and programs. Earlier, the guest speaker, Professor Patrick Lumumba, a respected Kenyan lawyer, activist, and commentator, said if Nigeria wanted to be respected across Africa and beyond, it must seek to attain a $2 trillion economy and not just celebrate and flaunt the attainment of $500 billion. Lumumba lambasted African leaders who attended the recent China to Africa Investment Summit held in Beijing for wasting scarce resources on large entourage and luxurious acquisition during the trip. Founder and executive officer of the bank, Dr. Chibuzo Onyema, said in order to make irregular migration less attractive, the government must first address the root causes, the issue that pushed people to leave their home countries in such desperate conditions. Onyema stated, these causes include poverty, unemployment, lack of access to quality education, political instability, and insecurity. Government and leaders at all levels must prioritize creating an environment where young people can prosper and build fulfilling lives within their own countries. The chairman of BANC Bank, Sani Banko, said the group will work through research, advocacy, and community engagement to see how it could prevent human trafficking and exploitation. Banko stated that the BANC will support migrant integration and inclusion and promote policy reforms and international cooperation. All this one when they talk, you no concern me. Talk is cheap. Talk, no be church or church doings. You want to do this one, you want to do this one. Even the headline, when I read the headline of the news, I was like, with Tinubu planned $1 trillion economy, Nigeria can end up as I was like, if you notice, I almost chuckled. I was like, which super story they won't come tell us today? Which super story? No be judge or cho. See, if number one, employment is being created, insecurity is now reduced to let's say 10%. Make I just talk calm, or make I say 5%. When I mean reduced to 5, as in all the security, 5%. You understand? All 5%. And then we now what's it called? We now have employment. We now have not just employment, industry being built, empowerment being made, because all this one you're talking about employment. The new oil money and the new industry is for you to empower the youth with digital skills. The world is going technology. IT is advancing. So you are going to be someone who you're going to be someone who is, slow if you don't hop on, and grab on to this IT that is fast moving. That's it. You understand? Not be cho cho cho. Today, this is what I'm saying. If they do this thing, they make unemployment. What's it called? They make unemployment a thing of yesterday. Empower people, reduce insecurity. Then give what's it called? Quality healthcare. See, this thing what I talk. I never even talk reach 5 sectors. People where they abroad, then go fly back. People where they are abroad, and of course they make the rule of law to be stand as a nobody should be. The law should be supreme. Meaning say you mess up, if you like, make your papa dey for Aso Rock sit down as president, they go prosecute you. In fact, they go even carry am, you go show for news because na example to show say anybody wey misbehave, they go do am to am. You feel me? People wey dey abroad will come back. Just give them 5 years. The way they go, they come back. You think say it is easy to dey abroad? People dey abroad, if you don't hear from them, if you don't hear their stories, while it is all glamorous, then they abroad. My brother, there is nothing too glamorous about it. Ha! Yeah, good healthcare and all that. Yeah. But these people, their culture not be the same. I don't hear stories of people who don't enjoy living abroad, and I also don't hear stories of people who say they come here. They will tell you some more. Make them no life for you. Home is home. And it is true. So make government stop to do cho. Make them show doings. People are willing to come back. Are you willing to do the thing is, don't even say it. Do it. Enough of the $2 trillion Nigeria will shake. You know, so the person where them could their speaker tell them, that Kenyan lawyer tell them say, they are ashamed of them. Then go they flaunt their luxury. Luxury say they don't get. Just be like the person where they live for inside. You they live for better. Face my slap, you will be so they almost collapse. Then instead of you to find way come up for that place, you go to buy motor. You won't buy motor. You they live for person on routine. You go to buy motor. Now motor now be your own problem. You don't even think and say this place, this be the fit collapse at any time. Make I even, gather my things come up for this place. Make I rent another place. You go carry motor buy. You see, if person look, you person go you. It is clear that you have missed. You have missed priorities. So make government stop to do cho. Make them come outside show workings. So the people they are abroad, they go know say they serious. His policy is also giving him BP because any child that does not want his mom to sleep, he or she will not sleep at all. Leave grammar. All we ask is return the country first to how he left it. We do not want your $2 trillion for. No, we talk out, but I don't blame person to Ransha. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.